College Football, sponsored by Win Agency. John Diadamo here, along with partner in crime TJ Ronin here, and we are going to be breaking down the debacle that was going into Norman and losing 13-24 here. But TJ, we're doing it. Here we go.
We're fucked. All right, show over. I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. All of my concerns showed up tonight. 18-year-old Bryce, offensive line not being good enough, defensive line not getting pressure, Sherrone Moore not being the fucking reason why we know. If anyone watched our show, a lot of you have. We had a debate in the summer. Should Sherrone Moore get an extension? Fuck no. Fuck no. We talked about this. I told you. I don't lie to you. You know what I mean? And like, this is what I'm talking about. And I want to give a shout out to Maze Madman, man, because he's not wrong. This is the worst tackling team we've had since pre-Harbaugh. Really. How many missed tackles did we have? And then what the fuck is like, and look, I hate to go in on Chip Lindsey because it's so early.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? What is this shit? And then I'm going to be honest with you. We saw 18-year-old Bryce tonight, unfortunately. Like, he looked young. He looked not ready. The team didn't look ready. You know? And let's just be honest. The offensive line looks like fucking shit. Shit. El Hadi's hurt. Defensive line, Derek Moore and fucking TJ Guy can't get pressure, bro. I told you I was worried about this last week. But I tried to be like, look, vanilla play calling.
Yep. Try to be optimistic. Shit. It's New Mexico.
Bro, look, I'll say this. Was there a late fucking hit on Samaj Morgan? Absolutely. That should have been a penalty. We should have won. We could have won this game if it was coached better. It wasn't. What are we doing running on 3rd and fucking 6? What are we doing? And then why is Bryce Underwood not running?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, he ran maybe once, twice, the whole game.
I don't know. Let me look. I got the stats right here. Let me tell you. He ran
3 carries.
3. Yeah, but I mean, really, it was like one true run.
Yeah.
You know, and then let me just talk to the audience for a second. For every $150, we go an extra hour. All right. So I appreciate all you guys. We're all here together. We're going through it together. I'm pissed like you are. Listen, this is why, and I hope Michigander's here. Because he was on my ass all fucking offseason, and it's love, by the way. I'm talking to you in love about this offensive line. Oh, you don't trust? No, I don't fucking trust this offensive line. Why did we not get a left tackle? Why did we not upgrade the offensive line? Like, why not? Like, what the fuck? Why do we accept what we have? I mean, I know we have a problem. If I know, why don't you know? Okay? And then on top of that, bro, I tried to tell our audience, and I already know our audience has already told us. So shout out to the fucking audience, by the way. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. We're going to go through this with you. But our audience has told us anything less than 10 wins is unacceptable. I told the audience I'm expecting 9-3.
Yeah.
And that wasn't good enough. Well, guess what?
Might be the other direction now.
I don't know about that. I'm still at 9-3. I'm still at 9-3. I'm still at 9-3. I am still at 9. But even so, bro, we got problems, bro. The shout out, man, the fucking offensive line. Bryce Underwood's young. We knew that, though. I knew that. I mean, the defense, no pressure. We got a problem. We have a problem. I saw it last week. I wanted to be mindful because I was like, all right, maybe the playbook's a little reserved, a little vanilla. No, we have a fucking problem. Derek Moore and TJ Guy cannot get pressure, which is why, just so you know, so I was on social media, pretty active. They were, people were like, why is Nate Marshall and Dominic Nick? Because we are searching. We are looking for answers. We don't have answers. We have a problem. We have a big fucking problem.
Yes. Yeah.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, John.
It was abysmal. Before we keep cooking, we're gonna cook, and we're gonna cook everybody. But here's what we do want to remind everybody about. We are on YouTube right now. We'll be on X for about 15
fucking Ryan Day's brothers hacking our shit now. What the fuck? Anyway, so I'll keep going while John's back.
Yeah. Also hit the like button, subscribe, share with a friend, and hit that super chat if you've got a comment or question for us. So definitely do that. And then obviously we want to thank our folks at the Win Agency, who has been an amazing contributor, amazing partner here at Win Agency. We try to make things as simple as possible. We now have 2 self-service options available on our website. Check out the links in the chat to run your own health insurance and life insurance quotes. This service is available 24/7, 365. 2026 plan prices available in November. So thanks to the Win Agency for that. Folks, before we already have our super chats coming in. Thank you for that. But yeah, I have to echo everything. This was an abysmal performance. Were there the occasional bright spot? Yeah, right. I mean, there were Justice Haynes was the main bright spot on the team, right? He had the main touchdown, looked really good. One of the largest runs since 2022, I believe. TJ Metcalf had good moments, Zeke Berry, but for the most part, it was an undisciplined team. It was a team that was fighting on the sidelines. It was a team that was like poorly. They weren't ready for the moment, and I don't understand, because this was literally supposed to be Sharon Moore's revenge game, or his coming back to his alma mater, and he was supposed to be so fired up. He didn't coach fired up. He coached like he was sleeping through class or something. I don't know what was going on. Like it looked like last year early. That's what it looked like. It looked like last year early. And we don't have Davis Warren or Alex Orji under center anymore. We have a real quarterback. But yet the O-line isn't protecting him. That's number one.
Nope. It's fucking shit.
It was shit. It was shit in pass pro. It was mostly shit in run pro also.
Fucking piss poor and run poor, bro. Motherfucker, bro.
Like all along. And so, people calling for Bryce to launch it down the field more, you have to keep in mind this. There's only a certain amount of play calls you can do when your O-line is giving you maybe a second. It got better later a little bit, but really the only things that were effective were play action rollouts, which is what you call when your O-line isn't doing well. You can call play action rollouts, and then it covers that up a little bit. But too many runs. It was literally run, inside zone run, and then a pass that maybe it was overthrown or sped through.
Or John, it's 3rd and 6 and we decide to fucking run it.
Yeah, or a screen on like 3rd and 9 or whatever. Like that's the kind of stuff that it reverses to Donovan McCulley. What? Donovan McCulley is a 6'5" receiver. Braylon Edwards called that one out. Braylon Edwards on Twitter said, "What are we doing calling reverses to this guy? You need to use his speed, use his height, and use his speed." So offense bad. Marlon Klein being out may have impacted it, but it just looked.
Of course, it did. No, that mattered. It mattered, but that's not an excuse. This is Michigan. We should have enough fucking weapons. Listen, Marlon Klein showed out last week, and we could have used his fucking length and his speed, no question. But at the end of the day, bro, this was a poorly called offensive game on top of the offensive line not being good enough, which was my biggest concern in the offseason. And then my second biggest concern after week 1 was the fucking lack of pressure by the defensive line. Like, I promise. And I know I got Michigander. I hope he's here. I haven't seen him yet. I know I got him finally on my side. All offseason, he was on my ass about my concerns about the offensive line. But I feel like he's a part of the family now. He's part of the fucking family. I am not here to trash this team. I am here to simply give you my honest analysis. I, like you, want this team to win because it should. There's no excuses. There's a standard here. Period. It's fucking playoffs. It's beat Ohio State, Big Ten championship, make the playoffs. Last year was the rebuild year, John. Not this year. So I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it, bro. Like, I don't. This is unacceptable in my opinion. Unacceptable. Now, do I think next week are we going to beat Central Michigan? Yes, which is good. We need a prep game before Nebraska. Do I think we'll beat Nebraska? Yes, I do think we'll beat Nebraska. It doesn't matter though. I need playoffs. Fuck Nebraska. Fuck Central Michigan. Those teams are pussy. I need to beat Oklahoma on the fucking road. And I'm talking to you as a fan of this team. Because bro, what are we doing if we're not making the playoffs? This is Michigan, bro.
It is.
Period.
And there's a higher standard. And I talked offense. Let me talk defense for a minute. Where's the tackling? The tackling was awful in this game. Piss poor. Barham being out may have been. They did seem to play with a little bit more intensity, and Barham got back in because he forced some of the protections to go to his side, and so it opened things up a little bit more on the other side. So it opened up a little bit, but the defense, Wink again. Look, Wink has done some great things, but Wink also, I don't know what was happening there at times. 24 points, not the best, not the worst. I mean, it was the offense, in my opinion, that was the worst part of this by far. But the defense wasn't good either, right? With the exception of Zeke Berry had a couple of good plays, TJ Metcalf had a couple of good plays. Some fun, obviously some special teams, but like it just wasn't good, guys. And here's what I'm wondering: like, Chip Lindsey was supposedly brought in to bring in a new perspective, right? And to open things up, or at least like be more creative than we were. I saw the same exact play calling with one exception.
Well, all right, go on. I didn't see the same play calling, but go on.
A couple of running back screens. We didn't see those last year. A couple more RPOs. Didn't really see as many RPOs last year. But for the most part, inside zone. Screen, wide receiver reverse. That all of it, so much horizontal. Like the horizontal it was too much horizontal again. And this is what happened last year. And vertical was barely there. Part of that due to the line play being so bad. Fire Grant Newsome. I'm gonna say it. He's ass. He has to go. Like I'm not gonna say fire everybody this time. I am gonna say Grant Newsome. He's probably got to go. Right?
No. Well, all right. So here's where I'm at. I'm not on some fire everybody shit. Hot seats though.
Yeah.
Ron Bellamy, hot seat. Grant Newsome, hot seat. Sharon Moore, hot seat. Fuck it. This is unacceptable. Hot. Or I lied. I'm sorry. It's warm. Sharon's on warm seat. Ron Bellamy, hot. Grant Newsome, hot. Brian John Marie, you better recruit better, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be disrespectful. Please recruit better, please. But dude, it's just not good enough. And Sharon, I just want to say warm. It's not hot seat season. It's not hot seat season for Sharon. Listen, the season's still ahead of us. I don't want to get too carried away. I am unhappy with the fucking game. Sharon Moore's it's warm though. Like last year was not good enough, and we are off to a poor start, buddy. Not good. And like fuck, bro. Like, bro, we're better than this. Like the program is better than this. And I know there's an Ohio State Buckeye watches. No, you're not. Fuck you. But respectfully. But I'm just saying, bro, like the team played poorly. It just was not. Listen, let me ask you two questions. Chat, let us know your thoughts on this, okay? When was the last time the offensive line played this bad? I know the answer.
Last year?
No. 2020. When was the last time our tackling? When was the last time our tackling was this bad?
2020.
What happened in 2020, John?
We had 2 wins and almost lost to Rutgers.
And Jim Harbaugh's back was against the fucking wall. Okay, I'm just gonna say this for now. I want Sharon to succeed. I really do. I really fucking do. My friend, my brother, because he is a brother, right? He's a human.
Mm.
Sharon, brother, you got to get this team to fucking rally because right now this is a bad start to the season. We will beat CMU. We will beat fucking Nebraska. I do think we will. But you're gonna have Washington, you're gonna have USC, and you got Ohio State at the end of the fucking year. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. And Buckeyes, if you're watching, I'm not lying. And I know you know I'm not lying. Ryan Day's got that program fucking humming. So you better figure it the fuck out because they're coming to end that streak. I'm just letting you know they are coming to end that streak in November. It's up to us to maintain the streak. That's on us. Okay? Now, I know they played a cupcake today. I don't give a shit, though. They won their big game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, like, we're going to give them their flowers there. They get their
Yep.
flowers. They're still soft. But guess what? We're playing soft. And also, I was asked today on social media, I was asked, they were like, well, what's the issue? The issue to me is fundamentals. We're not playing with fundamentals. We're not playing with execution. And I think the game plan was poor. Like, for example, Chip Lindsey, it's not a vertical offense. It's a fucking horizontal offense, which I'll be honest with you. I knew that going in. I knew that Chip Lindsey at North Carolina, he likes to run that. But at the same time, Chip, you gotta allow Underwood. Why are we afraid to let Underwood run? Like, listen, before the season even started, I said, Underwood, if you're gonna run, please slide and please go out of bounds. Brother, you're not even running.
Mm-mm.
You're not even running. There was plays, and I don't know where Juju is. I can't wait for Juju to call. He says he's going to. I was texting him. There was a point in the game where we were towards the end zone where we kicked a field. He could have ran and got a first down. What are we doing, bro? Come on. I mean, I know he's 18, and listen, this was my concern. This is why I went with 9-3 on the prediction this year. But fuck, dude.
Yeah, and it's one thing in the look, I get it. Maybe one thing in the first half, but when you're behind in the second half, you do whatever it takes. And there were plays where Bryce could have run it, and he didn't. And maybe it's because the backup is Jaden Davis, and maybe they're scared of an injury. But we also know that quarterback runs aren't the leading cause of injury. They aren't. There's because of the protection that's usually around a quarterback run. They usually scheme it differently. It's not the safest thing ever, but it's also not the riskiest thing ever.
Well, let me just say this, John. Did we watch John Mateer tonight?
Yeah, do like 10 or 11, maybe more of those. Yeah,
and let me just say this right now. That whole John Mateer against power 4 defenses, fuck that. Bro, look good.
19 carries. He had 19 carries for 74 yards on the ground.
Bro, John Mateer went 21 for 34, 270, 1 touchdown. He rushed for 74 yards. Now, it was only it was a 3.9 average, but he got 2 touchdowns rushing. Now, listen, I want to just make this very clear because there's probably somebody watching right now. I really do not expect Underwood to play on the same level as John Mateer, who's very seasoned. No, I'm not. But I do want to see fucking Underwood run the damn ball. And I do want to see Underwood rolling to the left and rolling to the right. And I'll be honest too. Underwood was very inaccurate tonight. He fucked up on that one throw to Donovan McCulley on the fade route. He went fade. Donovan McCulley cut in.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Bro, that could have been a tutty. The game would have been in within reach. Jordan Marshall, what's up, bro? Because Justice Haynes is carrying the whole fucking offense right now.
Yeah,
It's
really the Marlon off there.
It's really the Marlon Klein, Justice Haynes show. I will say McCauley did produce. Now listen,
McCauley had a really good catch today. I'll give him that.
And let's also be honest. Underwood's not, brother, give him the ball because your throws were off. And I'm not trying to harp on the kid. He's 18, but like some of them, I think we would all agree, some of them throws were very inaccurate. Like they were just. Listen, the moment was very big. Let's just call it what it is. Michigan was not ready for the moment. And but let me also say this, man. McColley had 3 receptions for 91 yards. He still had a good game, but it could have been better. He easily could have had a 100-yard game. He easily could have got that one fucking touchdown. It fucking sucks, dude, because and I want to just stress this right now because I know there's probably a few, rivals hate watching right now. It's not about Michigan fucking, not being good enough. What it's about for me, bro, is the unpreparedness by the coaching staff.
Yeah.
That fucking is driving me nuts right now. Because I got another tweet from somebody. They're like, "Oh, Wink Martindale, we're back to last year where the defense is looking sloppy," And I don't know, bro. Like at the end of the day, John, I think we would all agree. I don't think there's, and I know someone in the comment, by the way, and listen, bro, it's all love. Somebody was like, "You guys are out your mind, brother.
What?
This is not acceptable. This is not losing to number 18 Oklahoma on the road. We are in a playoff here. This is not a rebuild. If you feel this is a rebuild, you're miscalculating. Last year was the rebuild. This year is the compete for playoffs.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, man. And did you see Dave Portnoy's tweet about Queen Jolene?
Yeah, that if you don't start like letting Bryce throw more, I'm gonna
text her. I'm gonna text her because I'm gonna be now. Here's the unfortunate reality. This might make people sick. The boosters run the game. Let's just be honest. And if because the boosters are buying the players, if you are not meeting expectations, you are not going to last. And listen, this is not me. This is not me saying fire Sharon Moore. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's warm. I'm not saying it's hot. And I want Sharon to succeed. I want Sharon Moore to succeed. Okay, I like Sharon Moore. But at the end of the day, John, this is a results business. You have to win. Period. There's no excuses. The game explains all. Period. So it's just where we are, man. It's frustrating. It's disappointing. I'm frustrated. We will win next week. I think we will win in Nebraska. I don't even know what's after Nebraska. I don't really give a fuck. It's too far away. But at the end of the day, we gotta do better.
Agreed. Yeah, I think a lot of this is on the coaching. We screamed the offseason for more wide receivers, for more O linemen, especially left tackle.
You know, my mom just texted me.
What's that?
Relax. Let John talk. All right, John.
Well, look, I mean, we mostly agree. I think I just saw a winnable game. I saw a game where Oklahoma State was getting hit with penalties, where there were some defense and special teams good plays that created opportunities for the offense. There were opportunities, and even late in the game, it was an 8-point game. So there was the possibility, but there was the one decision to go for a field goal in the position that he was in. That wasn't my favorite decision. I think we got to coach have a little bit more balls than that. Like your 4th and 2, fucking go for it. You've got the best quarterback recruit in football. You've got Justice Haynes. You've got players. You can make 2 yards. Like, this is what I'm saying. Across the board, it just felt like the coaching staff wasn't ready to meet the moment. And that trickled down to the players. I know Klein was injured. I know Barham was out the first half. You rally, you find answers. Their only answer was Donovan McCulley is who they went to more, right? Donovan McCulley had what Marlon Klein had in terms of yardage last week. So they did go to somebody for an answer, but it wasn't nearly enough. And the O-line made it borderline impossible to do much.
Yeah,
and it does restrict you.
Yeah, and the fucking missed kick by Dominic Zavada. And I just want to give up. I pulled this fucking chat. And Dutchman, brother, I'm just going to be very honest. I don't give a fuck. Dutchman, I'm just going to be so respectful. Fuck the rivals, bro. Not my problem. They can suck my dick. I am being honest to the audience on the situation we have. You want me to lie? Okay, let me lie. Hey guys, we're in a good position. The season's ahead of us. We looked great tonight. It was just, hey John, it was like 5 plays, John. It was like 5 plays.
5 big plays.
John, it was the wet. John, it was the weather.
The weather.
It was a little cold out.
A little cold. Yeah.
No, fuck that, bro. We weren't good enough. End of the day,
weren't good enough.
We don't lie to the audience, Dutchman. And honestly, at the end of the day, fuck the rivals, bro. I don't give a fuck about the rivals. They can suck my dick, bro.
If you want your sunshine and rainbows, you can go to other channels that are doing post games.
It ain't here. We don't lie to our audience, bro. We keep it honest, man.
Absolutely, we do. Thank you to everybody who is donating. We are already second hour unlocked, $54 away from a third hour of the show. So already we're rocking and rolling. Any final comments before we hit all these? We got 51 super chats to hit. So
yeah. My final thought is fuck Ohio State.
Boom. Very well said. So and by the way, it's always fuck Ohio State.
Those pussies played Grambling State today, you pussy.
Yes. Yeah. Congratulations. And everybody was going nuts about it. 70-0 to Grambling State. Good job.
Hey, hold on, time out. This is funny. Hey, fucking shout out though, bro. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Hey, good for him. Did he play well? Because honestly, good for him, bro. I ain't mad. Fuck it.
All right. Lucky Dog, thanks for becoming a Those Who Stay Will Be Champions member. Really appreciate that. Shout out. We got GT in the house with the 2. CMU's quarterback can't run, right? What's so wild is that we literally just faced a running quarterback in the ReliaQuest Bowl, right? Like we faced a running quarterback at Alabama, Milrow, and this was a lot of the same personnel on Wink's defense now that was on Wink's defense in that game because we sat out our NFL people. So
yeah. Well, first I just want to address Dutchman. I'm not mad at you, brother. It's all love. I was just addressing the comment. Regarding GT's comment, fuck CMU. They're gonna lose. I promise you. All right. Here's what I promise. I promise this. We're gonna kill CMU. The team's about to be pissed off. Sharon's about to be pissed off. Practice is about to be a bitch. Let's see what the boys can do. Like I said, it is week 2. Sharon's not on the hot seat. Sharon is not. I want to just stress this. He is not on the hot seat. But it's warm. It's warm. I promise you it's warm. This is not acceptable today.
Nope, not at all. All right, let's start ripping through these. We got Bull, Chip, WTF. Yeah, I don't know if it was Chip. Because there were some deviations in the play calling that were Chip, and I noticed them. But the overall concept was like with the play looks were different, but I still saw way too much inside zone for almost no gain.
Are you alluding that you think Sherrone Moore had some hands in this?
100%.
Because you know what's funny? I called Juju at halftime, and he thought the same thing. And I was like, I don't know. I said, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. But Juju has the same thought you do. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure on that one.
Of course, we've got our Ohio State people here. Elks with the 2, 37% completion. Best freshman ever, my ass. All right. Did he have some mistakes today? Yeah. Was it all on him? Absolutely not. And I think it was the detriment of everybody else in the coaching staff, the O-line coach, Sherrone Moore himself, Chip Lindsey. They didn't put him in better situations, that they didn't call more runs. Like Bryce can run the ball effectively. They had John Mateer run 18 or 19 runs, design quarterback runs. Bryce had 3. So
what are we doing?
I'll be honest. I think part of it is you're not putting Bryce in the best situations.
No.
You're having him be a handoff merchant.
Bro. 3rd and 6, we're running the fucking ball.
What? Like,
okay, I thought Kirk Campbell left.
Yeah, it didn't look like it at times. I'll tell you what.
Damn it, Chip! Like, oh my god, this offensive line sucks.
Bull D-line may have depth, but damn.
Yeah, right. It may have depth, but there's nobody getting to the quarterback. And where's Rayshon Benny? Where's Rayshon Benny? Where's Rayshon Benny?
I didn't really hear about.
I've not heard his name in 2 games. It's like fucking everybody. It's like Cam Brandt starting and Trey Williams and Derek Moore and TJ Guy. We have no one. I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. All right, I'm just gonna say this right now. We're in trouble.
Okay.
We can't get to the quarterback. We couldn't get to the quarterback against New Mexico. We're in trouble. And I'm not trying to. I am not trying to scare anybody or worry anybody. I'm just letting you know, like, listen, I typically know what the fuck I'm talking about. Not to be cocky here, but like I have an eye for some of this shit. I'm just letting you know we have a problem getting into this quarterback. And I think a lot of you see that. It's not just me. I'm not the only one seeing this. There's a problem. We have nobody who can get to this quarterback right now. Barham, although, let me time out. I think Barham can, but Barham was out for half that game. So I just think we have an issue on this defensive line. And I think the offensive line also has its issues.
I also think Nate Marshall can. And they didn't really, see him.
Listen, hey, Nate Marshall fucking looks like a freak on the field, bro. He's built well. He'll be good. It's just he's a freshman.
Right.
You see they put Jaden Sanders out there as a true freshman, bro. I
saw that.
Listen, all right, hold on, time out. We've been going in on the team. Let's talk some optimism.
Sure.
We got some youth. We got some talent coming. We really do. I mean, we do have some talent, but guess what? It ain't ready. And and that doesn't. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Okay, we got some young talent coming. We do, but at the end of the day, today that don't matter. Okay, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have some youth. We do have some, but like again, the fact that we were screaming for portal shopping. And the portal shopping was cheers. The portal shopping was Macaulay, Simpson, and what? Who else? On the O-line, the one guy who I don't even think is starting right now.
Well, there was Norton and there was Lawrence Hattar.
Hattar, yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, so John, we go to the FCS level to get our fucking offensive lineman.
Yeah, it's wild.
Because we want to bargain, and I fucking hate this because I love this team, man. But like we're bargain shopping offensive linemen, bro. And I understand. Listen, all right. So listen, let me just also let me argue with myself on air. I understand an average offensive lineman is the same price as a fucking 5-star high school recruit. I understand that's Michigan's philosophy. Michigan's philosophy is this: why pay $1 million for an average to a slightly above average offensive lineman when I can get a 5-star Babaloa? And in principle, I understand that philosophy. But the reality is I have a fucking $12 million investment quarterback. And you need to win in college football, to win in the Big Ten, you need to win the trenches.
Yeah, trench play was... We were getting manhandled on both lines today.
And John, why didn't we invest in a fucking pass rusher?
I don't know.
Derek Moore has never been. What is Derek Moore's highest sack season? I think 5. I have never ever in my entire life. I have never, and this is not a fucking, I hate fucking talking like this because I want all these kids to succeed, okay? I really do. I want us to be great. But reality is reality, and that's fucking life. Look, Derek Moore's highest season of sacks is 5, bro. 5. You depended on that?
Yeah, it's not great. Let's go to Elisha, who has a couple of comments here. So if you want to beat Michigan, just blitz. Yeah?
Well, I'm just saying Elijah's going to go in. I know how
Elijah goes. Just blitz until they have wide receivers who can stretch the field. Our wide receiver 1 is a former college quarterback who got benched last year. I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
Oh, he didn't get benched. He quit. Well, actually, that's not true. He did get benched, but he did quit too.
As a quarterback, yeah.
He's talking about McCauley, by the way.
Yeah. Why you like here's the thing, like I was talking to one one of the somebody in the media, let's say that, and saying who said essentially the staff thinks that they don't have it right now in terms of a vertical pass threat, and so that's why they're calling what they're calling. And I'm like, well, if that's true, that's completely shameful.
Yeah, that's on your roster
the wide receiver talent there was wide receiver talent in the portal. We could have paid to get an alpha wide receiver. In addition to McCauley.
Yep. There were wide receivers in the portal, but Michigan didn't want to pay the money because, and this is, again, not a shot. I'm just explaining the situation. Sean McGee has a yearly salary cap budget that he has. Look, bro, at the end of the day, the roster is not constructed good enough. Now, listen, let me just, I debate myself all the time. Let me do it right now. I am very encouraged with the trajectory of the fucking team. I think there's a lot of great talent coming in. I think we all know that. And we know Bryce Underwood will develop into a far better quarterback. He's at 18. He was 17 like 3 weeks ago. That said, and I know there's rivals saying this, but everyone's saying he's the greatest quarterback since, dude, he's generational, blah, blah. He's the best freshman ever. I understand. So guess what? You have a fucking free pass to talk shit right now. You really do, as a rival or whoever.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, the team has talent. The question is now, John, do we have the right people at the top or running the program? And that's a fair question. I don't know the answer. Sharon Moore may very well be the answer. But right now, it's to be determined.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the answer. I mean, if they had the answer, then they'd be playing the answer, right? They're playing who they have. And,
you know what's,
and
you know what's
they're
crazy
playing. Yeah. Go ahead.
How do we absolutely fucking destroy Alabama with the same players and we can't even fucking get to Oklahoma? We can't even get to New Mexico. It's the same players. It like all the guys who went in the draft did not play in that game. It was all the young players, the next ups. We fucking destroyed Alabama.
We did.
What happened? I don't know.
Folks, I have some great news. We are officially going 3 hours tonight. So 3 hours tonight. That's because of your participation. Really appreciate everybody here who's contributing. Let's keep going because we got another like 60 of these. So let's keep going here at the voice of college football. So next up we have Elisha again. Jair Hill is Vincent Gray in disguise. I mean, Jair had a couple of good plays today, but
yeah, I thought Jair Hill played good. I thought Zeke Berry was the one who got burnt.
I actually didn't. I thought Berry had a couple good ones.
Jair Hill almost had the interception. Unfortunately, he didn't get it. But
I did see that. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I think a lot of this has to do with coaching. Cole says everyone in here needs to take a chill pill. Oh, we love hearing that. Michigan is one of the youngest teams in Power 4. Injuries piled up.
Actually, it's not.
Actually, it's not. An 18-year-old playing in a hostile road environment. That's true. Chill out, y'all.
Okay, so let me just say this: we actually are not one of the youngest because we have a lot of returning guys, by the way. But there is youth. There is youth. I hear you, Cole. I just want to ask you an honest question, and I wish. And if you want to call in, go ahead. And by the way, I'm not going to attack you, brother. We're here to discuss and debate and talk and all that shit. Fuck Garrison. I'm just kidding. I love Garrison. I gotta say, I just know Garrison was talking shit the whole game. I sent him a tweet. I sent and our guy West Quad responded. I said, fuck Garrison. I said, shut the fuck up, Garrison is what I said. Because I just know he was talking shit the whole game. But I love Garrison. But no, bro, listen, here's the deal, man. Guys, Cole, brother. We have a standard the standard at Michigan is beat Ohio State, Big Ten championship, and now with the new era, it's playoffs. This is not it, bro. It doesn't look like a playoff team to me. It doesn't look like a team that's going to compete for a Big Ten title right now. So Ohio State's obviously a different story. We'll see how that game goes, but that's why we are where we are, man. It's just Cole. Let me ask Cole, and you don't got a super chat, and if we can get the comment, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You tell me, Cole, if you thought tonight was acceptable. Let me know.